Hello everybody and welcome to the first run of 4v11 Gaming January 2022. We have a very exciting run ahead of us. Shaman King, Spirit of Shamans, Road to the Shaman King by DBCade and commentated by Mexu22. I am Axington123 and I'll be your host for our first run. GLGL, DBCade.
Oh, thank you very much. I'm so excited to be here for the Love of Gaming Marathon. I'm very, very excited. I also am extra excited because I get to show off a very rare fighting game. If some of you who are new to speedrunning or just in general the community, I am that guy who speedruns lots and lots and lots of fighting games and lots of arcade games. And this is probably one of the most fun speedruns I found last year. And I'm actually joined by Mix-san, if Mix-san you want to introduce yourself, all the way from Finland.
Yeah, hello. The current world record holder for this game.
Yes, Mix-san is not only the current world record holder, but he's actually found a lot of the tech for this game. And so we've both kind of been chatting on and forth and watching each other's runs and giving each other's tips, since it's really been a cool friendship. And so we think we both want more runners for this game. There's just a lot.
There's a lot of interesting stuff here.
So just showing the settings, as far as we know, and I do have the manual here, I will be running on the actual PlayStation hardware. And the manual, and by the way, I didn't properly introduce, I live in Japan, been here for many years. I'm really bilingual, and I just wanted, just real quick, just give a shout out to a lot of my friends who I know are watching right now. So, まあ日本の方はいると思いますけど、今日の配信は通訳ことはないと思うけど、ぜひ楽しみに見てください。しかも、このゲームは珍しいけど、いろんな格ゲーやるつもりです。その時は、まあなんか気になるポイントある後でご連絡してください。で、まあできればこの FTLG の皆さんをフォローと、Twitter もライクしてください。よろしくお願いします。Alright, so I just want to say that, and yeah, so we're not sure how the settings work exactly, but so here's a difficult. We set it to easy, but for the most part, we don't think it has too many problems. There's audio stutters. Uh-oh. Should I wait to make sure that it's working? I don't want any issues for the audio, because there's some very enjoyable sounds in this game. Clipping? I shouldn't be clipping. I'll turn my microphone down just a bit. Am I loud? Alright, if we're ready to go, I would like to start the first run off.
The timer?
Okay. Is the audio okay? Some people in chat were saying there was audio stutters.
I can hear you perfectly, but...
Perfectly? Okay. Shaman King, the road to Shaman King.
Yeah, this is basically the story mode of this game.
And there's going to be a lot of different scenes that happen. So some scenes I'll be a little bit quiet because I have to focus a lot, especially the mini-game scenes. So I'll have Mix-san here to help explain some of the behind the scenes and the story of, well, we both don't know the story that well, to be honest, because there's two different Shaman Kings. So, alright, I'm going to go ahead and start. Looks like we're all good to go. 3, 2, 1, go. You don't care about the story? That's okay. Yeah, I mean, to be frank about this game has some of the most fun speedrun tech. That's why we play it. It's just, as a fighting game in general, it's a little rough at first, but it really grows on you, and there's actually a lot of tech that you can do in this game. So the first thing, throw this Hado out, and then go into full power-up mode, and in this game you have, which is your oversoul power. If you have 0 oversoul, the next hit you will do damage to your SMP gauge, which is basically your life gauge. And so
If you have, like, if you're a super low on OSP, you can actually be cheap to death.
Yeah, as you just saw. So that was actually a really good fight because you didn't block at all. So because of that, we can just go right in pretty much pretty fast into this next fight.
Yeah, and usually fighting games have throws. This game has no throws, so there's no way to actually get the opponents out of block that well.
Yeah, so normally in fighting games you have, you know, your light punch, light kick. This game actually has your special like button, which is kind of like your synchro button for your Shaman Spirit. And yours, the main character, Shaman Spirit, is the samurai, Amidamaru. And then we also have basically your normal slash and your hard slash. It kind of like Guilty Gear in that regard. And then you have your special move button, which is square. So triangle and circle are the hard slashes. And then you can have step in and step out with L1 and R1. And then movement. That's a really good tower end fight, actually.
Yeah, then there's also the, I don't know what to even call it, like the special button that allows you to do that boost thing, and then also gives you reflect.
Yeah, so the X button is the special move. It's kind of like your oversoul button. And if you press back and X in this game, you can do a reflect, which will essentially just do that, reflect the enemy's move. We don't really use that in the run. And
yeah, it's like only really useful if you have 100% like oversoul power.
Wish me luck on my jog.
Oh yeah, this is the mashing section. All you need to do is mash and jump at the right time. And there are different obstacles here. At first you get like the cones, and then you get some cans, and then there are sometimes rocks and bicycles. And there's no way to lose this one. Or well, there is if you run out of time, but there's no way to force a loss early, like in one of the other minigames. So you just have to get to the end. And every time you complete a minigame, or well, a few minigames, you get a power up. So it makes the last boss a lot easier.
Oh, that last rock was evil. That last rock. Okay, I didn't have the best. I fell what, 2 times, 3 times? I lost count. 2 times, I think. So the roadblocks got me. That happens. I think Mixu-san here is probably the best at that mini game. He has a lot of perfect. What'd you call that? Like a marathon?
Yeah.
A marathon in a marathon. So that's the first mini game, though. That's one of the bigger time saves of the run. So we actually cleared that about average pace. So we're doing pretty good right now.
Yeah, a lot of the second one is really straightforward. So there's like no time loss.
That was actually mid-screen or at the corner end of the screen. But in this game, if you get them in the corner, because of the combo system, you can touch of death in this game. Hopefully I'm not having...
Yeah, there's a lot of us, like, I know, like, Japanese people who have, like, played this for a while have figured out, like, infinite with just normals. But they are, like, really hard to do.
Yeah. gonna try and
His fight is actually real when he got his
Oh, that was a really good fight.
spirit.
So that was a perfect example of the seems to be more issues. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm coming from Kumamoto, Japan, so I'm not sure how how the servers are handling this. We did testing in with I should definitely shout out Crazy-san. He was very nice in helping me shut up, and honestly, everyone in the love of gaming community extremely professional. So enough good things about it. All right, this is the next mini game. I'm gonna focus and let Mixu-san do some commentary.
Yeah, so this is the one where you need to chop these wood blocks. This is pretty straightforward, like, unless you actually fail at cutting them, there's no way to really lose time. Because usually you end at 48 seconds. And some, towards the end, the game start throwing you Manta. Like there, you can see Manta. And if you chop him, I think you might lose points. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you don't want to chop him. You just lose time. Like, you basically plays this animation out. I actually hit him in practice one time. It's not good. You don't want to hit him. Speaking of children, this marathon is benefiting Haven House Children's Hospice, so make sure you're getting your donations in. I think the links are available on the being blasted throughout Twitch, so make sure to click through and donate whatever you can. And then you don't have to, end up like Manta. We don't want more kids like Manta. Honest characters in the game, but
Natural character in the game.
Yeah. He is the worst character in the game. It's true. He's bottom.
And here's the best character in the game. Yes, insane stuff. Because another thing about this game, you can only use your super this team thing. It's overhead close. Really stupid mix-up.
Yes, silver gives me a lot of trouble, just because of the hitbox for silver. Feels like, oh no, there's lag. So next, in my opinion, game, but that's because so much, so many actually.
Sometimes it might use so the jumps over just
We're able to pull through. Yeah. bicycle. You stand really close to the moment, picking up, I think about far or two. Run. All right. It's red in some parts.
Yeah, that would be the ping. It's like covering a candle. Yeah, the on stream does the ping is what you watch.
Did I pause the time?
I mean, it's a try.
Alright, hopefully it's back.
Let me check this real quick. Let's try and restart.
それ直せないと多分続けないみたい。しょうがね俺のシャマンキングになりたいはこういうになるHow you doing?
Yeah, fine. This, just hope we get this sorted out.
Like outside of the trip just now, that was really good. The first trip on the mini game, the two trips, but I didn't really have any bad.
I think it's okay now.
Think it's okay?
Yeah, so far sounds okay.
Seems good? Okay. Alright, I'm gonna let Koreizi-san decide what to do. Seems good? Alright. I guess
Yeah, you can.
I guess I'll continue it.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Alright, sticky mouse. So, yeah, I'm fighting Foss right now, who's with Idaiza. And Idaiza is, she can be a little bit of a difficult character to fight, but if we get in a corner, we can actually do a one-set combo.
You actually has an infinite against one of the characters in this game with his special move. Like it just loops into itself against Tama. But Tama isn't in the story mode, so you can't really use that.
Alright, Miki-san, this is your time to shine. I've got to do the quiz.
Oh,
The quiz that I spent 2 weeks studying for. So.
Yeah, this is the part that basically gatekeeps this game. Because you need to know Japanese and the series itself to be able to pass this. So you basically have to answer these questions right, and every time you guess right, it moves you like 200 meters forward. And every time you guess wrong, I think it moves you 50 meters back, so you can't fail that much. And if you wait too long, first the text starts disappearing, and then the button prompts start disappearing. So you can just think forever. And if you get these first 4 mini-games completed, you actually get the final version of you. Because the next minigame after this is skippable, because it's like this sitting, standing minigame, so you can just fail it. And it's only one of the only minigames that you can actually fail. These other ones you can only fail by running out of time.
Oh, shit.
And I think there are some questions here that we haven't even seen. And like, I can't even do this because I don't know Japanese, so I think if like we could get a translation for this game, this part would be a lot easier and wouldn't gatekeep this game that much. Because like, you can get the perfect run, but if you don't know this quiz part, you just lose like 4 minutes. But this seems like good pace right now. And if you fail it, I think you walk into like some lake or something. The questions get harder constantly.
Almost perfect quiz. Almost perfect. Actually, really good time. Oh, that was tough. That was brutal. Yeah, this quiz it gives random questions, and unfortunately, toward the end, and I haven't actually encountered all the questions yet. I've been cataloging them all, but I just don't know some of the Shaman King lore. But I will be a Shaman King master one day. I will.
Yeah, the questions are random and the buttons you have to press are random as well. So you can just like study which buttons you have to press.
Shaman King になるのはこの俺だ。それじゃあ行くぜ。
And here's the second run fight.
Good Talren fight. So yeah, Talren is actually one of the characters that takes a lot of focus from me because basically Talren has a lot of priority in this game and can do basically what he wants on Wake Up. So even from the start of the match, Even though Yo seems like a really strong character with all the infinites and stuff, actually my Shoryu attack and my projectile attack, they're actually pretty weak. I would say Yo is about mid-tier in this game. Oh yeah.
No. Well, the funny thing about Yo is, like, there's 3 versions of him in this game. Also, this is the minigame you can actually fail. You don't have to do anything and you just fail it.
Yeah, we fail this on purpose. It's our favorite minigame. So
Yeah, so Yo has 3 versions in this game. The first one has lowest HP but highest special move damage, is like in the middle. And then the third one has highest HP but lowest special move damage. But the HP helps a lot in the last fight.
yeah, so you'll notice that my arm is actually different now, because I actually cleared the quiz. So that's one way you can tell what version of Yo I'm playing.
Yeah, but all of the versions are like mostly the same. I think their frame data is the same and like all of the moves are the same. Just the sprite is different and some of the other stuff.
That was a really good fight. Another corner combo. Rizog actually is a long-range character, so she doesn't have too many options up close. So yes.
Yeah, and I wish he showed his like super move, because it's so funny. It just spawns a really big Ben, and it.
Yeah, this game, one thing about the super moves is that when you get into red health, you can actually spam super moves. There's no punishment. So, like, one strategy for this game could be purposely getting into red health and trying to beat the game that way.
Yeah, I think, well, for Yo, it won't really work, because his special or super move isn't that good. But, like, I think for arcade that might.
Alright, I was having very bad Marco runs in practice. So.
Yeah, Marco is probably the second worst character in this game, because he doesn't really have anything going for him. And I don't know if his, like, size actually matters.
Okay, so the reason that animation came out is I actually have 100% synchro right now. So you probably noticed that little prompts will come up while I'm fighting, and if you... It's kind of like that minigame we played before. If you are very accurate and you hit those prompts, your synergy, your synchro with your spear partner will actually increase, and when it gets 100%, you get those special animations. And the main benefit of getting that mode is that then you can go into your power-up mode and do your ultimate super, which I don't think every character... I think only Yo has that, and maybe like 2 other characters, but...
No, I think all of characters have that, but that cinematic that you get actually doesn't do anything. Does Manta have it too? Yeah, I'm pretty sure every character has it, but it seems like you would think it like will deal more damage, but it actually doesn't. It's just time loss.
Yeah, it's a huge time loss. Yeah.
And the third version of Yo actually starts with more like spirit meter or percentage, so you get that much easier.
That was a really good Choco Love fight. Choco Love... actually, Mix-san figured out that Choco Love as a character probably has an unblockable mix-up. Like, you just have to kind of hope that you don't get hit. And that's another character that seems to have a lot of priority in this game. Honestly, there's a lot of work that can be done to this game. And I think we'd love to have more runners for it, just to see what they can find.
Yeah, and same for the arcade mode, because you can actually use any character you want in that one. So there's probably some tech you can use in there. But here's the final boss. And his Spirit of Fire. This basically is the run killer. Sometimes it just doesn't want to cooperate with you and starts reflecting everything you do. Here, where the increased HP actually helps. Because he does so much damage and does a lot of dumb stuff. But the strategy we have found is doing an empty jump and then just spamming your special move, because it keeps him in block stun constantly. So you can just chip him to 1 OSP and then do like get 1 hit in to lower his HP.
Ooh, nice finish. GG. That was time there on the final hit. So, yeah,
this was actually really good run.
Yeah, it really was. There was no usually probably use about 1 or 2 continues there. I don't know what my final time was. We had a little bit of ping issue in the middle of the fight, but overall, I'm glad I got to show this off. I think I have had an incentive run, but I'll ask about that. But I just want to also shout out the fighting game community, both on the global side and pretty much everyone in Speedy Fist who's been cheering me on this year for routing a bunch of other games, and Mix-san for being here, being excellent commentary, and it's nice to have someone who's playing it has a difference of opinion. I'm sure I wasn't able to do it justice. But if you are interested, I am going to plug myself just because I've started taking streaming kind of seriously since last year. So I actually stream pretty much every day, and then I stream about 4 times a month live from the arcade in Japan. And then when I go live, I'll speak both by English and Japanese, and I'm happy to play games that fighting games people are interested about. There's definitely a lot of information for this game that still needs to be found. I'm definitely give Nixus-san a follow. He's pretty much the one who's typing in stuff for the wiki, and I ordered the strategy guide, but it didn't get here in time, so I was hoping to have more secret information. But one other cool thing about this, and Nixon can actually give some info, but the group who actually made this Shaman King game for the PS1, they made another Inuyasha game, and then they also made Rumblefish.
Yeah, and you can see it from the art style of the game, because their games look similar. And I think the Inuyasha game and this game also have a lot of the same looking moves. And also, if you want to help out with the wiki, we actually have a Discord for the wiki that you can find on the Mizumi page of this game. I don't think the page is up yet, but you can find it on Mizumi if you search for it. And we will have been posting tech there.
No, thank you. Yeah, again, just want to say that. Oh, by the way, what's going on with the incentive? I think I had an arcade incentive? Do I actually get to show that off?
Yeah, it wasn't met.
It wasn't met. Okay. Oh. Okay. Well, unfortunately, the arcade run wasn't met. But yeah, if you're interested, just hop into the channel sometime. And I'm gonna go ahead and Nick-san, did you want to give any closing statements as the credits play?
I think I said everything I wanted to say.
Okay.
So I don't have really anything to shout out.
How much is the How much is the arcade incentive? Staff, do we know?
How long does it take as well?
Takes it'll probably take me 3 to 4 minutes. If people want to see the arcade.
£30.
£30.
And of course, all donations are going toward...
Do it? Okay. Yeah, the soundtrack in this game is actually really good. I would say this team does a really good job with their soundtracks.
And the opening to this game is actually, I think, the second or first opening of the anime.
So should I? I can do it if
yeah, you can just do it. He'll do it. He'll donate it. So you can just start it.
Okay. All right.
If he doesn't, I'll punch him in the face.
Wow. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do Shaman fight. So, actually, chat, what difficulty did you want me to do? That's actually kind of important to ask. I'll reset real quick. It's gonna take like probably 3 minutes. Time starts when I select my character, and then. But let me just go back to the settings. Easy. Oh, you want me to do easy? Okay.
I still don't know how this even works if you don't have all of the characters, because I've only done this with all of the characters.
So, the way it works with in arcade mode is the later characters have more stages. So
I think there's like 6 or 7 stages. I'm not sure.
Okay, easy it is. This should be funny. So, yeah, I'm playing on purpose. I was playing on a file without a memory card. So from the start, it only has 4 characters available, and that's okay because actually, Taojun is one of the strongest characters in the game. So Ripairon is unbelievably strong. So I'm just gonna give a countdown.
Yeah, she's actually really fun to play as well.
3, 2, 1, go. And this mode actually uses in-game time as well. I do have the world record in the arcade modes. However, when I first did the runs, I did not use the boost to damage. So, and I didn't realize that until this morning when I was practicing, and I was like, oh, there isn't an arcade ascendant. So this could be a world record.
And here actually you can set your timer as well, because in the story mode it's always infinite.
So Ryo has only long range, and that's it. And unfortunately, the attack hitboxes are kind of weird for you. So
yeah, Ryu has this like really slow special move. It's like unbelievably slow.
Oh, the dragon.
It can basically be punished. Yeah, it can basically be punished from anywhere.
To give you an idea how fast that fight was, if that would have been the previous 1-round world record. It's ridiculous how strong power up actually makes you. And most like some of the characters are too short, so I can't necessarily get the overhead kind of push block. You haven't seen this game in years. Yeah, it is definitely an old game. It's one that I actually owned for a while, and I just kind of wrote it off, and then I kind of fell in love with it because of just how much there is going on in the game and how fun it is.
Yeah, I wish this game was on FTLGMarathon so you could actually like play it online.
Yeah, if anyone is from FTLGMarathon here, please add this game on FTLGMarathon.
Yeah, I think they're working on the PS1 stuff, but I don't know when they actually add it.
Yeah.
Ready? Fight!
Standing stomp. 3 hit into the corner. OTG. 1 more set, and that's it. If he has 1 implantation, yeah, it should be good. I haven't even gotten to show off the Fumbari combos in this game. So the built-in combo system in the game is you can exchange hard and heavy slashes in a chain, and then the final hit that you do does like its own special move. And so with Taojun, she can actually combo into the corner with a nunchuck chain and then re-combo into that. So there's a whole bunch of infinites. And actually, a lot of the Kusoge community has especially like Griffy Bones and Rockforge and a whole bunch of other members have been finding all sorts of crazy combos for different games. And I think this game was run a while back. I know a lot of the time those members, they'll watch my stream, they'll get excited about a game, and then instantly you've got like 30 people trying to you know, find the broken combo. So.
And also about the enders, like some of them don't actually extend your combos. I'm not sure if all of them even like actually combo.
No, some of them don't. It's not every character, but just in particular, Tao Jin has a really good ender. Actually, if you end with heavy slash, you just kicked him to the ground. There you go. That's GG.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that's world record, but it's probably really close. Because we had one ridiculous, really ridiculous round in there. It's probably 1 minute something in game time. So displays it in here.
Is this actually the end? I thought there was more.
No, there's not more, because I haven't unlocked the other characters.
Oh.
There you go, 107. Yeah, I think that's actually world record. So there you go. That's world record for easy mode as far as I'm concerned. Until Mixon or someone else decides to go ahead and crush the run. Again, if you don't mind, just stop by sometime. And thank you for all the comments. Oh, yes. Thank you very much for the GGs. All right, that's all from me. Good luck to everyone else in the run. And thank you to the FTLG staff for making this happen. Keep those donations coming, guys. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Up next, we will have Snake Socom with some Tomb Raider Legends, so stick around for that.